Some thoughts about time. When I was attending community college in 2011, I found myself thinking a lot about time. So much so that I ended up writing a paper, not for school, about my theory, that time doesn't actually exist. Unfortunately, no copies of that paper exist anymore. I really wish I could reread it. I'm sure my ideas about time have evolved since then, but I still often come back to the core idea I had back then. The theory, there is no actual time, only energy, matter, and the movement of that energy and matter. At least, I think that was the essence of the paper, how we measure time. When I think about how humans measure time, it always comes down to movement. In ancient times, it was the movement of the sun and the moon that gave us a sense of time passing, or even the movement of our own bodies. Walking, riding a horse, sailing. We still use those concepts today. We just have tools and calculations now to convert that movement into speed, and to estimate how long something will take, or how long it did take. Dividing time. How many times can we divide a second? I'm sure scientists have figured this out to the limits of our current technology. There's a camera that can take 1 million pictures in a second. But if you look at the pictures one after another, it still just looks like a still frame. A lot can happen in 1 second, especially when things are moving fast. Modern timekeeping. Today, almost all time is measured by computers. Every computer has a clock. I'm not sure how many types of clocks exist, but many microcontrollers use a crystal resonator. That crystal changes shape when voltage is applied. In a way, it moves a certain number of times per second. That's where we get terms like kilohertz, megahertz, and gigahertz. We're using this movement to control electricity and using that to measure time. Atomic clocks and fascination. I want to research clocks more. It's something that really fascinates me. Last time I read about them, the most accurate clocks used by the government are atomic clocks. They use the resonant frequency of atoms. The movement in that case is electrons orbiting the nucleus of the atom. Personal observation. How much time has passed since I started writing this? About 30 minutes, I'd say. If I didn't know it was around 10:15 to 10:30 when I started writing, and if my phone didn't say it's now 10:50, it would be hard to say for sure. Only my thumbs were moving, typing this out. My cat came in and stayed for a bit, then left. I estimated that visit lasted around 10 minutes. A universe without time? If there were a universe with no energy or matter, would time exist in that universe? If there's no matter to experience the effects of its own movement, and no movement at all, does time still pass? My current thoughts. I think time is real, but I don't think it's an actual thing that exists. It's more like one of these, a precise measurement of some kind of movement, like a clock.